What happened when you first met Dre?
I went into a studio. I didn't have any tapes of CDs, DATs, or anything to play him tracks. But he's like, I heard you real nice on the pianos. I played piano for him, and he said, you're not going nowhere.
Okay. And now how long were you guys working together until you started working on 2001?
We worked on Chronic 2001 the very first day, the very next day after I met him.
Okay.
And we did Big Egos that very first day.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we spent years.
Okay. And on 2001, you produced Big Egos, you did Still D.R.E.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I participated in Make a Whole Housewife and Explosive and a lot of records, like Murder Inc.
So would you say you co-produced that album?
I was a part of the production in it, yeah. I mean, even though it was more of a writer, keyboard player thing where I was writing the songs, in theory, yes, I was producing.
Okay.
And later on, I grew into that. And then later on, the songs we did, like You Got Me, or not You Got Me, like Let Me Blow Your Mind and stuff like that for Eve and Gwen Stefani, like those records were all co-production with me and Dre.
Okay. Now, Still D.R.E., that became the first single.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys did it, we were like, oh, this is the one, or was it like?
We knew it was the one immediately when I started playing the riff.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you had the riff, everyone just went crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put the beat together, and then Jay-Z actually did the lyrics.
Yeah. Dre was like, yo, this beat's crazy. Jay's supposed to do something for me. I think this is the one. Jay loved it, sent it back.
So you sent the track to Jay. Jay did basically a reference track?
Yeah.
Was it the exact same track, or did Dre kind of put a
change? Dre added and changed. He's very creative, Dre. So he's very into expression when it comes to his rapping. Like he'll put a lot of expression into things and really pronounce things and exaggerate it and just makes it more memorable. He's good at that. People don't even realize that it's a process.
So Dre laid down the track. Were you guys like, okay, this is the one. Mm-hmm. This is going to be the lead single off of this.
The
next
return
album.
of Snoop and Dre.
Right. Yeah, because Snoop is on it also.
Yeah.
So did Snoop use the reference track at all, or did he just kind of play around?
No, Snoop did his thing, and then as far as the hook was, that was etched in stone.
Okay. So you
9.5 plus, what do you say? 9.5 plus 4 pennies.
Right. So, how much after that did the rest of did it take to finish off the rest of the album? Was that near the end or
we spent a couple of years.
A couple of years after that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys were just sitting on Still D.R.E. for years.
Oh no. Still Dre came. I'm saying we took a couple of years to make the album. That song came third quarter.
Third quarter.
Third or fourth.
Okay, so there was what, another 6 months or so of finishing up.
Yeah. My dog's photobombing.
Yeah, actually looks pretty good. When the album was about to drop, did you think this was going to be as big as it ended up being?
Yeah, I had hopes for it, but I didn't realize just how big it was going to be.
Right,
because it became a catalog album.
The Chronic was a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to say, I don't know if you could be objective about it because you worked on 2001. What would you say is the better album, The Chronic or 2001?
They're both magic. The Chronic paved the way for what 2001 became.
Yeah, 2001 was a monster.
Yeah.
It was a monster. And the sound kind of changed as well.
Yeah, sonically, we took it to another level.
Yeah.
I mean, Dre, he's obsessive in his mix, Yeah. Obsessive.
Are you at all disappointed that the Compton album isn't doing what 2001 or the Chronic did?
I think
because that's what people were waiting for.
That's a soundtrack to Dre. That's not the third Chronic album.
Right.
That was
Detox.
And that's a side project that's like his pet project. That was a movie soundtrack.
Okay.
I know when Dre digs into an album, and I know he is right now, currently working in the studio, I'm sure he's coming up with some crazy shit for that album.
I mean, I like Compton, but I didn't like it as much as 2001.
Of course, it's not the same
know.
thing.
I'm just keeping it 100.
Plus, I wasn't on it.
Yeah, you know? Now, you and Dre at one point had a falling out.
Yeah.
What do you think caused it in retrospect?
Probably my drug problems. I have a very good feeling about me and Dre in the future. We're gonna get back and do some more stuff together. I'm out in California now. It's like it only makes sense. But you know,
I mean, when you say your drug
I
problems,
burnt a lot of bridges in with my drug use and pissed a lot of people off. And
I mean, was
you
there
know,
a
it is
specific
what it is.
situation that happened between you and Dre?
Not necessarily so much. I think it was just enough is enough at this point. You know.
Were you like
That's
not
what he was
showing up
thinking.
to sessions or that type
Just
of thing?
being fucked up, yeah. Not being all I could be. Now those days are over. Everything moves on, and things have a way of working out. Time heals all wounds.
Well, after 2001 came out, and everyone, you know, would you say everyone started fucking with you after 2001?
I mean, yeah, it was definitely a license to ill.
Literally.